Hey guys, I felt the words be still and know I am God drop into my spirit yesterday. I heard these words, be still and know I am God. And I want to encourage you guys today. Is there nothing that our God can't do? Is there nothing that our God cannot do? Did he not give a promise to Abraham and Sarah that they would have a child? A child, even though Abraham and Sarah were already at an old age. And Sarah laughed. She laughed and said, how could this be? And then God said, is there nothing too big for the Lord to do? Is there anything that the Lord can't do? So I want to encourage you guys. I want to encourage you guys that your situation can change in a matter of seconds. Think of Joseph. He had to go through some trials, but suddenly, suddenly a change happened. David, he would take care of the sheep, but suddenly he went from the pit to the palace. He went from taking care of sheep to going into royalty. So I want to encourage you guys, everything can change in 1 second. Everything can change in 1 second. And I want to read out of Deuteronomy. When when you go to war against your enemies and see horses and chariots and an army greater than yours, do not be afraid of them, because the Lord your God who brought you out of Egypt will be with you. God is with you right now in this moment. It may look scary. Your circumstances may seem that they are too big for you, but nothing is too big for God. Nothing is too big for God. When you are about to go into battle, the priest shall come forward and address the army. He shall say, hear Israel, today you are going into battle against your enemies. Do not be faint hearted or afraid. Do not panic or be terrified by them. For the Lord your God is the one who goes with you to fight for you against your enemies, to give you victories. God has already gone ahead of you. God has already gone ahead of you. Do not fear. Even if it looks impossible, even if you say, Nicole, you don't know what I've gone through, you don't know what I'm facing right now, just know nothing is too big for God. Nothing is too big for God. And a lot of us are in a transition season where we're about to go from the pit to the palace. We're about to enter our promised land and take this word back to God to confirm if it is for you. But a lot of us are going from the pit to the palace. So I want to encourage you, is there nothing too big that God cannot accomplish? The baby promise to Abraham and Sarah must have seemed impossible. Sarah and Abraham were probably thinking, us, we're already at an old age where we cannot, it'll be difficult to bear children. But God works when it looks impossible. So let this encourage you. If your situation looks impossible, just know nothing is too big for God. Nothing is too big for God. He is the God of suddenly, He is the God of the impossible. God can make anything come to pass because He is God. Remember the God that you serve and what He has brought you out of and what He has done in your life. Blessings.